Thousand Words podcast. Join us as we discuss the antics of pro athletes, sports politics, and everything in between. No sport nor athlete is off limits. Now, get you a pitcher of wine and enjoy the show. Here are your hosts, Lene and Linnell Fletcher, aka the Fletcher Twins. Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words podcast. It's your girl Nelly Nell.
And this your girl Nay. What it do, boo?
All right. Okay, let's just go over each other's weekend. My weekend, it was some highs and lows. Friday night, I went out to this bar where it had like games and stuff. So the person I went with, we played foosball and stuff. And it also had live music, so it was really, really good. Saturday, I relaxed all day and binge watched on my blog, which was great. Sunday, I went to brunch with some friends. It was for a pre-birthday brunch and got a little too tipsy. So yeah, I'm laying off the liquor for a while. Hence, that's why I'm drinking water now instead of liquor. So how was your weekend?
Friday, I don't know. Friday, I watched a movie, which I regret. It was
Which one?
Netflix movie.
The Guilty?
No, I watched that Saturday. This was called, I don't know, but it was crazy. It was kind of like,
it's not the one with Megan Fox.
Okay. It was about 5 friends like on the bachelor's trip. Instead of going like to a Vegas or something, they like went like in the woods area. Like,
did anybody die?
Yeah, 4 of them.
Okay. Oh wow.
And
but it wasn't good, you said?
Not to me, because it had no purpose. The reason the person was shooting them because they was literally getting hunted pretty much by this one person, and the reason the person was doing it was not a good reason to me. So it was kind of like that movie. I forgot what the movie, but it was a movie similar to that actually went to theaters and had good actors in it. And they were all placed in like this foresty area and they would being haunted. But that movie was actually good, decent. But so yeah, that was Friday night. Saturday, I watched The Guilty, which was pretty good. And then I binge watched Outer Banks, which is so good. If y'all haven't started watching that, it is really good. And y'all need to watch it if you haven't, because it's really good. So it's about these high schoolers.
You don't have to describe.
Okay.
Just tell them to watch it.
It was good.
Promoting.
Okay.
Okay.
And then Sunday was football in church. And that's it. That was it for me.
Okay, cool.
Oh, I watched the fight Saturday night.
Yeah, we're going to get into that. But first shout. Oh, wait. Are you drinking anything or is it water?
Oh, yeah. So I just came from Publix, right? And I bought some more wine. And so they in Publix, they don't have the wine like in the cooling area. So it'd be hot. And I always have to put it in the freezer. But I didn't have time for it to be cool. So I threw a couple ice cubes in there. I don't recommend it because it's not good.
No,
it's not good.
No, when my wine is warm, I put ice in it and it'd be fine to me. I don't know.
Not me.
Anyway, shout out to the Seahawks for wearing them neon green uniforms. Did you see it? I think they played Thursday night. Them uniforms was lit.
I saw the green uniforms. I like neon colors. So yeah, I'm a fan.
Yeah. Okay, let's get to some updates. The Bills beat the Chiefs last night, which was a big game. Arizona is now 5-0. That's my future team. The Chargers beat the Browns. They now 3-2.
In a thriller.
Yeah, it was a very high scoring game. And yeah, the Browns keep losing. I need them to take off them progressive commercials.
But
because I'm tired of seeing them. I'm tired.
Yeah, they wasting time. They need to be practicing. But the thriller to me, the best game, America's game of the week to me was that Green Bay game. And you didn't see it?
No, but I saw highlights, but they kept missing the field goals.
It was crazy. Like literally crazy. It went to overtime because of a missed field goal. And then first of all, it wouldn't even went to overtime if Green Bay kicker didn't miss a extra point. So they was like 1 point down, like after every series, they was always 1 point down. And then I don't know what happened, but they ended up being like 8 points up, right? So Yeah, whatever they did, they ended up being 8 points. So to go to overtime, the other team scored a touchdown and had to go for 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
And they got it and they went to overtime, but then the kickers just was taking turn missing. And it wasn't like really, really long. It wasn't like ridiculously long. It was crazy. It was like 45 and 50 yarders.
And then I think the one he finally made was like a 51 or something like that. But yeah, I saw the highlights.
And he didn't even really celebrate after that because I know he just was like, God damn.
That's funny. Anyway, 18 former NBA players were indicted in an alleged $4 million scheme to defraud the NBA's healthcare plan, which we talked about this a few weeks ago when the NFL players did this. So somebody on the inside telling on these people, okay? I don't see why they tried to do this, but it was 18 and you always get caught because it's always a paper trail, especially when you're doing something like that.
Yeah, it is. It has to be a paper trail with insurance or you won't get the payout.
Correct. Okay, and let's talk about this fight. Tyson Fury knocked out Deontay Wilder. Even though we were going for Deontay, because Black Power. It was such a good fight. Like afterwards, I was like, I think that's the best fight I've seen in my lifetime that I can remember. Because I just remember when Mike Tyson used to fight, it used to be 30-second fights, and he would knock the people that paid $79.99 to watch this, and he'd be knocking people out in 30 seconds. But this one lasted 11 rounds, and I'm shocked because Deontay Wilder should have been dead after round 1, too.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this man got hoard. He got hoard.
He do got hoard. He was, I told Joe last night, like that he reminded me of like the Energizer Bunny. He kept going. He would get bursts of energy, and I don't know where he would get that from. Because I would have walked out of the ring the first time he knocked me down, politely walked out and said, "Okay, he got it. He got this." He was like the little, he was like the little engine that could. And every time he got knocked down, it was like I remember Friday and his dad said, "Come on, Craig. Get up, Craig. Get up, Craig. Come on, Craig." That's what I was doing.
It was, his legs oftentimes got very wobbly. And I kept looking at the clock every time I would feel he was in danger, and it'd be like a minute left. And I'm like, he's not going to last these last 60 seconds. Like, no. But it was a little controversial. And I heard it that night, but I also heard it like the next day. People said, I think the second time that he knocked down Fury, that the man was counting too slow. Like the count was too slow.
I heard them say it I heard the whoever was an announcer say it. Because I think in that round he got knocked down twice, right?
And that's the first time he got knocked down 2 times in 1 round. So
yeah, and so I did hear the announcer say he was counting a little slow. But still, he got up though. I didn't. It was you. They should have a freaking timer. Do it themselves. They should have a timer instead of having an actual person do that. Maybe they need to look into that.
That's true. That's true, because the timer is always going to be the same time. But that was an amazing fight, and kudos to both. And Wilder, he did his thing. He did way better than a lot of people expected him to do, because that man is a giant. That was David and Goliath. But
I didn't expect him to go 11 rounds at all. He impressed me. It was very impressive because he was trying, boy. He was trying. He was.
Cover your face.
I was at home covering my face, hoping that it would help him. I literally was doing like this. Like neither one of them at one point was covering their face because they was too tired to lift their arms up.
They were very tired.
They was tired.
And I seen somebody tweet this. I think he's an athlete too. Sergio Mora. He tweeted, Wilder went 0-2-1 in 3 fights with Fury, but that was the most entertaining winless trilogy you'll ever see. And it was. That third. I didn't see the first 2, but the third one was very entertaining. You thought it was very entertaining.
I saw the second one. That's why I was excited about this one, because I already knew it was gonna be good. But I went on because after like sometimes when I watch movies and sporting events, I go back on a person's IG page.
Me too. I did that all night. I was on their pages, the pages. And I went on his wife page too. They got a cologne coming out, y'all.
They do. It's called Detailer, because her name Detailing, because I think her name is Telly, and his name, of course, is Deontay. Mm-hmm. But no, on his Instagram, like I guess he was doing like pre-fight interviews and stuff, and he was saying how I guess it's the reporter's fault because the reporter was saying how the guy is fat compared to Deontay. Mm-hmm. And he was like, yeah, I guess he ain't doing the right workouts or whatever. And then in the fight, somebody was like, it's not about weightlifting, it's about endurance. Yeah. And I think that's what killed Deontay.
But yeah, on the strength of that to this day video, or just on the strength of that video, I'm always a fan and I'm always rooting for Deontay, okay? To this day, I'll be rooting for him, okay? Anyway, enough of that. But yeah, kudos to him. And hopefully we see him in another fight. I don't know, but he impressed me. It's not like he freaking rookie beat him or something. He was going against the freaking Jolly Green Giant. Anywho, let's talk about John Gruden and these nasty emails. Now, I love me some John, aka Chucky, for Halloween. And he used to be my coach when I was a Tampa Bay fan, and we won a Super Bowl together in high school. So shout out to you, John, and shout out to you. Anyway, so emails have surfaced from 2011 when he was an ESPN commentator or broadcaster, whatever. And some say they are racially insensitive because he was distraught. First of all, he was upset with, it was some negotiations going on with the collective bargaining agreement between the NFL owners and their players. So it was kind of like a lockout. So I guess he was upset about that. So he was describing the NFL Players Association director, DeMaurice Smith, and he said, and I quote, "Dumb Morris, like he's dumb. DeMaurice Smith has the lips the size of Michelin tires," which basically means he got big lips. They say black people got big lips. First of all, John, don't nobody want nobody with no lips. That's just a line on your face. That's not attractive. People get lip plumps to look like us, okay? It's in style now. People get lip injections to get big lips, okay? So don't even do that. I didn't like that. But some of the emails also disparaged the commissioner, Goodell, Roger Goodell. He has since apologized and said he's used the phrase rubber lips in the past when he thought people were not being truthful, but noted that he doesn't have a racial bone in his body. And he said he does not think DeMaurice is dumb or a liar. The NFL may punish him in the coming days. So what are your thoughts on this? And also, do you think he should be punished because he's a coach now of the Raiders, but he was a broadcaster back then? And do you think he's a racist? Go ahead.
I don't think he's racist at all. Not even a little bit.
Yeah, I don't either, but go ahead. But people be saying stuff. See, when you get people mad, they gonna go there. They gonna go there. He probably wish he had big lips. Girls prefer big lips, John, okay? Go ahead. I'm sorry.
So this was when he was a commentator, and this was said through a phone call?
An email.
Yeah, you never, again with the paper trail. You never leave evidence behind. I don't know what's wrong with you people. Things can always be brought back to life.
Especially an email? An email. Like, even though when you delete emails, like sometimes when I be sending emails to you from my job, I delete them. They can still get pulled up. They can get pulled up.
They can. So yeah, that was crazy of him to do that in an email because he can't deny it. He can't deny that.
Racist email ain't get hacked.
He said, he don't think he was dumb, but he said he was. He thought he was dumb then.
DeMaurice Smith. That's what he said. DeMaurice Smith and Michelin tire lips, like big lips. That's not cool. I'm happy he apologized, and hopefully he apologized to him directly as well. But should he be punished is the question. I mean, is that against the rules? I don't know.
I mean, you know, when you're especially for like these networks, when you're on contract with them, you have to represent them, and they have y'all sign these lengthy contracts saying what y'all can and can't do because y'all represent them with everything y'all do. So yeah, I do think he's going to be punished.
Even though he don't work for them ESPN no more, he's in the NFL.
Oh,
because he's a coach now, so technically he don't work for him no more. But maybe the NFL just might step over their bounds and punish them.
I don't know.
For ESPN.
I forgot in that case. But why is it coming out now? Who did it now?
I don't know.
How you ain't do it back in 2011? The freaking statute about to run out.
Yeah, it's been 10 years, sir or ma'am. But sometimes it does take a long time to do an investigation. But who I need to like who took the emails out? Like, was it the person who he sent them to? Or is there an email monitor that the monitors, it triggers certain words? Like if a client email us and complain and it used the word like you lied to me or I'm unsatisfied, I'm disappointed, trigger words, stuff like that will flag an email. And even if we don't send it to our bosses just to escalate it, it'll get flagged and then go to our internal system, and then they'll email us and be like, did you send this to your boss as a complaint? So even if we don't do it, some trigger words. So maybe I don't know what a trigger word was in that, but yeah, it wasn't cool. I mean, at least he apologized. That's all he can do right now, because I don't think he's an actual racist person, but that was not cool to say. Okay. So enough of that. Let's get to this Urban Meyer story, which I don't know how I didn't hear about this to this week, because it came out like last week when they were 0-4. So he's the former UF football coach. He's the current Jacksonville Jaguars coach, and they 0-5. Okay. So that should be the headline in all the papers, not this foolishness. So a video surfaced of him and a lady who is not his wife dancing in front of him at an Ohio bar. He did not fly back with the team after they lost 24-21 to Cincy. Okay, so he was still in Ohio. And the Jags owner, after watching this video, said his behavior was inexcusable. Meyer has since apologized to the team and publicly. He claimed he was at a quiet dinner with his grandkids when a group at the bar next door wanted him to come over and take pictures and stuff. He apologized for being a distraction. And his wife just came out and said, we all make mistakes. We're all sinners. So what's your thoughts? And should he be punished? And first of all, I didn't see anything wrong with that video, but go ahead.
He capping, okay? Because ain't no way he is, because ain't no way a granddad is about to leave a dinner with his grandkids just to go take pictures next door at a bar and then actually stay there.
No, I think that's his bar too. I think he owns the bar, but go ahead.
Most people will be like, no, I'm with my family right now.
Yep.
Please respect our privacy. But he lying. I would like one of his grandkids to come out and make a statement, because I need to know that you was really there with your grandkids. And if you were and you left them, what kind of grandpa?
Oh my God!
What kind of papa does that make you, sir? You thought by saying you was at a quiet dinner with your grandkids that was gonna help you? Because it did not, sir. Make up another lie, please.
And then for the wife talking about we all make mistakes, we are all sinners. That was a sin, having a girl that, first of all, he wasn't even first of all, the girl need to learn how to twerk. That's A. Okay.
Oh my God.
She should have been bent over with her hands on the floor, backing that thing up. Okay. That's one A. Okay. 2 is he should have been they weren't even touching. They weren't even touching. He should have been standing up with his hands on her hips. If you're gonna get in trouble, at least have fun while you're getting in trouble. Okay. And D, he looked like he was bored anyway.
That's how you know he was lying. Because he would have, if it was all that, he'd have took the picture and took his butt back to dinner with his grandkids. He was lying. Then he didn't even fly back with the team.
That's why I think he's going to get punished, not because of the video. I think you're supposed to fly back with your team. That's why I think he's going to get punished.
Wait a minute. Where did? Because it was in white. No, it wasn't in the white game.
It was.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Ohio. So he didn't fly back to Jacksonville with them.
But yeah, that's he lied about that whole thing. That was probably pre-planned. And where was the? Oh, she probably didn't fly with them. I mean, didn't come to with the game, but he was lying. He was lying. Because there's no way you leave a dinner and then forget you at dinner. Because he looked like he was chilling. He wasn't going nowhere no time soon.
Nope. Unbelievable. And then that girl need to learn how to dance, whoever she is, because she wasn't doing it. They weren't even. First of all, honestly, I don't see a problem with the video. And people, let me play devil's advocate, because people act like when they boyfriends or girlfriends go out to the club, I hope you don't think that they sitting in the corner minding their business, because they's dancing with somebody, okay? You not there, you think they just gonna sit in the corner and not do nothing? No. Urban Meyer, I'm pretty sure he don't go to the club no more, but I'm pretty sure he flirt and he do all this. And him and his wife probably got an understanding that we don't know about an arrangement. These are probably modern marriages we be talking about, okay? Just like last week with the niece. That's probably an arrangement. The soccer player and his niece. The soccer player and his niece. Okay. But yeah, that's why his wife probably so chill, or she probably a Christian, whatever. And she can't say what she really want to say, but which is what she probably told him behind closed doors. But I hope everybody listening, I hope y'all don't think y'all significant others go in a club and just sit down and have a drink, because they can do that at home. They don't do that.
With you.
Yeah. But I guess the bad thing is actually seeing it, but it wasn't like I don't even think they were touching. Like, I don't even see a big deal.
But it looked like, I could be wrong, because I only saw the video. I didn't study it, but
I heard it was like another angle of the video, and on that second angle, he was touching her, like his hand.
Yeah, it looked like from what I saw, the girl was dancing, and she was, like you said, kind of not too close, but close enough, and it looked like he pulled her closer from what I saw. That's so yeah, that's intent.
I can see if he was standing up, to me it would have been worse, but the fact that he was sitting down, I think it was fine. But
that's how you know he was lying about the pictures. Why are you sitting down if you just going over there to take a picture, sir? What y'all was taking the professional pictures, and some people were sitting in chairs and some was standing up? Where was the picture? Who was taking the picture? Where was the camera guy? Where was everybody supposed to be looking? Like, I don't understand.
Oh my goodness. He got lost in the sauce. But yeah, I don't think this blew up and this was a big deal, but I don't think the video was a big deal. But I guess
it wasn't the big deal is the fact that he didn't fly.
I think the big deal the NFL is making about it is the fact that he didn't fly back with the team, and you're supposed to fly back with the team. Like, that's one of the rules, I guess, that you fly back with your team. But yeah, his wife gonna be keeping a close eye on him, because they're a good Christian family apparently, and apparently Christians don't go to bars and dance with people. I don't know. But good luck to them, and he need to be more worried about that 0-5 record than the groupie dancing on him, okay? The girl probably was 25 years old.
Probably was the same age as his grandkid.
Exactly. They be looking for sugar daddies, and men fall for it all the time because they weak. Men are the weakest people alive. Like, they literally, and most time when men cheat, not saying this was cheating, but I'm just in general, most time when men cheat, they actually not looking for it. Like, I was watching an episode, I want to say an episode of The Wire, right? And two cops was in a bar after work. They went to a bar, and one of them was married, and then this lady kept looking at the married guy, and of course he ended up going home and sleeping with her. But it's stuff like that, like they can't say no to that. But I don't think like they go out searching for stuff like, oh, I'm gonna go sleep with this person and that person. But no, they be caught off guard and they can't say no. For girls shoot eye contact with them more than twice, it's on. It is on. Anyway, so yeah, hopefully they win at least one game this season. I mean, come on, my Jets have won one game. So y'all right now are going for the first pick. Then y'all had the first pick last year and y'all got Sunshine. What's Sunshine doing? Because he ain't doing nothing.
He's actually been playing. I don't know about this game, but last week he was really good. They should have won last week.
Well, they need to do something because they got 11 more games, 12 more games. Anyway, time for our highlight of the week, and it is the WNBA Finals. So congrats to the Sky and Mercury for making it to the finals. I want to say Candace Parker is on one of the teams, the Sky maybe.
I thought Candace was a analyst now. She still play?
Yeah, she was an analyst during the NBA Finals. Let me see, Candace Parker. I'm pretty sure she's on. Yeah, American basketball player for the Chicago Sky. Yeah. So congrats to them. I don't know who to root for, but kudos to them. And that is our highlight of the week. And remember, guys, please don't leave paper trails, okay? That's the lesson of the week. If you're doing something bad, don't do it on paper or email or video, okay? Or text.
Because they can bring up deleted text.
I be watching a lot of Dateline. They be bringing up texts. They be bringing up emails.
I'm so behind on that. I'll watch the episode tonight.
Yeah, I watched Friday's episode today. It was a good one. It was a 2-hour one, but it was
good. No.
Anyway, guys, thank you guys for listening to this week's episode. Please tune in next week. Until then, bye-bye.
Bye. Hey, y'all. Thanks for tuning in to this week's episode of A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words with yours truly, the Fletcher Twins. Make sure you join us every week and rate, comment, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit up our email at podcast.1000words@gmail.com with any questions or topics you'd like to hear us cover. Also, check us out on IG at the Fletcher Twins and Facebook at A Picture is Worth 1,000 Words.